Hi, it's me. I want to tell you a little story about yesterday. I was looking after the brother and sister, of course. This is what I do every day, except for today for some reason. It's okay. No kids, no work, cool. Anyway, yesterday was a gray, rainy day, so the kids were stuck inside, and I was taking advantage of the cool weather and doing some housework. The brother and sister are in the living room, they're horsing around, wrestling, whatever. And I had told them about 3 or 4 times to stop it because the 8-year-old brother, instead of saying he doesn't want to play anymore, he'll just start screaming and saying his sister's hurting him, whether she is or not. Well, the little sneaky bugger has added another thing to his little repertoire of getting his sister into trouble for anything and everything he can. He has a cell phone and he text messages his mother about 100 times a day. Okay, maybe 20, sorry, not 100, but 20 times a day to tell her that his sister is hurting him, whether she is or not. And sadly, the mother believes him every time, no matter what the sister or I say. So finally, yesterday, I sat down with the mother and said, look, one, I think it's totally inappropriate that you gave an 8-year-old a cell phone. And two, you need to stop believing him. Because every time he tells you that his sister is hurting him, she's not. I'm right here. You think I don't pay attention? I was actually quite offended because for her to believe him is for her to believe I'm not watching her kids properly. So I told her that he is no longer allowed to bring his cell phone. His sister, although, is allowed to bring her cell phone because if they go to the park, well, what I mean by park is the complex playground. If they go up there, it's an easy way for her to check in with me instead of having to come all the way back down to my place. So I said that she was allowed to bring her phone, but he's not because he's not using it correctly. And the mother says to me, well, if she's allowed, he's allowed. And I said, no, he brings it, I will take it, and I'll put it on top of the fridge. So either he leaves it at home or it's on top of my fridge, and you know you guys will forget it. She was all ticked off about that, and she says, oh, my son doesn't lie to me. And I just couldn't believe it. I said, you know what? He's always saying that his sister's hurting him, and she's not, just to get her into trouble. I don't know. You tell me, you people out there with 1 or more kids, or 2 or more kids, sorry, is it normal to favor one over the other? If it is, it's completely unfair because watching it with this brother and sister is sickening. The mother favors the boy so much that it's sad. It really is. And the older girl is getting really, really tired of it. So anyway, well, we continued on and she was still going on and on about, oh, my little boy, my baby wouldn't lie to me. So I called him on over and I told him, I said, look, why don't you tell me why you text your mother today telling her that your sister was hurting you? And he said, he looks at me, big blue eyes, and you can just tell he's lying anyway. But she was. I said, excuse me, I was sitting right there. She was not hurting you. And he goes, well, I didn't want to play anymore. Well, why didn't you just say that then? And then he looks at me again and says, because I wanted her to get into trouble. I like watching her get yelled at. Again, is this normal? I don't know. The mother sort of laughed it off, and I looked at her and I said, you know what? You're not doing the kid any favors. You need to, he has you wrapped around his little finger and he knows it. And it's just going to make your life hell. Your daughter is going into grade 8 soon, and the maturity level is going to click over, and she's just going to look at you and go, okay, I'm out of here. And there's nothing you can do to stop it if you don't smarten up. Well, if she took my advice or not, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but I'm keeping a better eye on the situation. The boy is a little frustrated with me because he can't pull the wool over my eyes like he does his mother. Hopefully, some of it got through the mother and she's more careful in what she does, but I don't know. She just favors the little boy. I don't know. I don't know why, because it's like he can do no wrong, but he does. He's not a bad boy, but he just likes to get his sister into trouble, and I don't understand it. I should, because I'm the baby of the family, and I probably did the same thing, but I don't remember. Anyway, I have to crack up at Mojo's comment on MySpace about the way I talk. Yes, I am Canadian, and I guess I really sound like one. That's funny. Tessa, her reaction was like, we say it properly. We don't say out and about funny. Oh, well, I guess I just proved that we do. But anyway, thanks, Mo, for the giggle. I hope you got the video up and going. What else? Tessa's out with the new boyfriend. I haven't met him yet, but apparently he's even more shy than she is, so I really have nothing to worry about. My mom met him, though. She said he's real cute. He looks like a great big football player. Great big blonde football player. Where did I go wrong? My daughter likes blondes. I prefer brunettes. Anyway. Yeah, so they're out going for coffee and walking in the park. She's supposed to phone me in about an hour. I don't know. I hope I get to meet him. Sounds like a really nice guy. I've talked to him on the phone a couple times. Where do these 16-year-olds get such deep voices? Anyway, that may be why she dyed her hair blonde, so they sort of look alike. Cute. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I hope everyone has a good day.